Hi, this is Mr. Bentley, and this video is a walkthrough on how to complete the daily learning logs for students during the summer school term. That daily learning logs are an important part of summer school. They act as kind of like the attendance for summer school, and they're also need to be completed for students to get credit. And so we want our students to obviously get credit, and so we're gonna complete these logs together. What you need to do first is to log into your student Google Classroom. Now, if you are in my class, that would be the 2020 KHS Functional Academics Extended School Year Google Classroom. If you are in another teacher's class, the name of the classroom is going to be different. Your teacher will let you know what the Google Classroom name is that you're going to be working out of, and you need to access that classroom, but it will look very similar to this. You will need to then come up here to the classwork tab, select that, and it will open up your assignments in your Google Classroom. Right now, my classroom only has one assignment. It is the student logs, or the daily learning logs that we're doing today, but don't worry, my students, there will be additional assignments coming up soon. But you're going to want to locate this assignment, or if you're in a different classroom, it may be named something slightly different, but it will say something about daily learning logs or DLLs, and you need to click on that assignment. Click on it once, it brings up kind of a summary of the assignment. We're going to click on this button down here that says View Assignment. That brings us into a page that looks like this. So there's the instructions right here. It says complete these logs as soon as possible before the end of the first week in summer school. And then on your right, you will see 4 different documents. Now, these say Rodney Bentley, but in your Google Classroom, they will say your student name. You're going to need to click on each of these in turn. We're going to start with this one on top. This is the daily learning log that covers the week of, needs a moment to load, covers the week of 6/29 through 7/3. To complete this log, all you need to do is to click on your student name, this box above student name. If you click on it, it will turn blue. I'm going to type in your student name. I'm going to put in Harold Hawk. That is my student. You need to make sure you select the Enter button for it to recognize that you've completed the information you want to put in there. If you don't push Enter, it might not save the information you put in. So please remember to push Enter. Then you want to come down here to these check boxes. You want to click on the check boxes, see the little check marks in there, and that shows that you will receive credit for those days. That during summer school this year with distance learning, that we want you to make sure that you click each of the boxes, even if you say you were feeling very ambitious and you completed all of your student work for the week in maybe only a couple of days. Still go ahead and click all these boxes, just because the nature of summer school with the distance learning is it is what it is. And so if you're really excited about schoolwork and get it done early, you still get credit for the days that the work was spread over. Then the last thing you need to do in this document is come down to student signature and enter in the student name, Harold Hawk again, and oh, lovely, that's a nice little cursive writing there. Make sure you select Enter for it to save the data in there. And then once you've done that, you can come up to the top here in the taskbar and click the X button for this document. And it will save that information. If you're concerned that, oh, I'm not sure if it saved it, I'm not sure if I did it right, you can always come back to the document, click on it, and oh, look, Harold Hawk is still there. So that's a good sign for me. That means that I did it correctly, it saved it, I'm done with this one. Okay, so we come back to the assignments page, and we're going to need to go down to the next document here. This one is from 7/13 to 7/17. It may take a moment for it to load up before you can start editing it. That I've seen it take I've seen it load very quickly. I've seen it take almost 15-20 seconds before it completed loading. So if it's taking a moment, don't worry, just give it a little time. Go ahead and put in the student name again, Harold Hawk, and make sure you select enter again. And this week there's going to be, all of these days need to be checked. And please feel free to complete all of these early on. You do not need to wait until the week of to complete them. We are confident that you're going to be participating, and we trust that you will be doing these assignments and things that you have been given. And this makes it so that there is less of an opportunity for something to get lost in the mix, as it were, and for somehow your student there to be some kind of a hold on your student getting credit for the work that they're doing. So please go ahead and complete all of these. You can do it at the same time. Enter in your student name down here, student signature, press enter, and then this document is complete. You can come up here and close it out. And then you will need to go through and just do the other two ones. I will, if you have any questions about how to do those, just going to review the sections that we just went over, because it is exactly the same process. Once you have completed all of those, you can come down here to the Turn In button. Click the Turn In button. It will ask you if you want to turn in your work. With these 4 attachments, you will say, yes, turn in. Click the Turn In button, and there you go. It has now been submitted. Your teacher will have access to those documents and be able to make sure that the right people get them for your student to get credit. And that is it. So thank you so much for all that you do, and we appreciate you getting these documents completed as soon as possible. Makes life on us teachers a little bit easier, and we appreciate that.